What is happening, people? Hey guys, I'm at Gaston Lake. Look who I'm fishing with today. Got old Dennis over there.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna be fishing down here at Gaston Lake today. It's supposed to be a nice day. It's drizzling rain. It wasn't supposed to rain today.
Nope.
Anyway, we're gonna hit some docks. We fishing and trying out some new lures. What we call them? The hover baits. Hover baits. Not on the site yet.
Shad, new crickets.
We're testing them today. And guys, come along with us, and I hope you enjoy the video. All right, where we at? What we looking for?
Right there.
Oh, Lord, let's see.
Like a decent fish right here.
That's a bass,
I've seen a couple of
probably.
them.
When I went Monday.
I'm throwing a 148. What size line you got?
6.
That's why. See, this is.
Oh yeah, you got that black line.
4. Where'd you go, bud? I didn't even have that.
Yeah, I went when I went Monday. It was overcast and spitting rain like this, and I was kind of glad, to be honest with you. But I figured I'd have to quit about 10 o'clock there. Yeah.
Yeah, I seen this button hit you.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Pulled him up out of the tree, y'all.
That's a little better one.
That's a good one right there, boy. Good gracious.
You want that?
Oh, yeah.
That's a real good one.
Boy, look at that.
See, that's why we left that dock.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Yes, this used to have some decent ones.
All right, y'all.
That's a real good one for this time of year. For summertime, that's a good summertime crappie right there.
Look here. Boy, he had to look, that hover bait down in there, y'all. Y'all better get ready. All right, guys, there's a new hover bait in the live bait color.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna show y'all something. You see this blue color in this fish right here?
Yep.
That tells me we can put something with blue on. See, that's the color he's changed to.
Yep.
That bluish color hue right there. If you'll look at the colors in the crappie, when you catch them, and put your colors on accordingly, boom, there you go. New hover bait.
Runs 2 cameras. I said, I was going to buy a camera instead of that fish probe. Because I told you why we went through that.
There he is, boom.
But Jeremiah, he said, let me do some.
And it's only about 8 foot deep around it, but it'll hold crappie on up into July. There's some good rocky points up through here, ain't it?
I've never caught any crappie off. I get bass off of it.
Look it up. We fishing back here under this dock right here, trying to get it back in that hole. Get him in there, Dennis. Dennis, he's a professional dock fisherman.
Yeah, no.
I got to keep up with him.
No, I screw up sometimes too.
Now he's pitching now. Look,
You hit it?
I'm gonna shoot this bad boy. Uh-oh.
Hey, Matt, time.
You got him right out here.
He followed me out. I cut my deck. Sorry, guys. I cut my camera off. I had my camera running, and I cut it off. If y'all watched the sub video on the aqua sub I loaded the other day with the underwater clips, go check it out. There was 3 live actions, and I let the camera roll, and I said I caught 3 casts.
Oh yeah.
On the sub.
Live action, baby.
On the sub. That little sub, guys, I'm telling you, it's a sleeper. It's an inch in the corner, but the fish is big. A little bit better than we've been catching.
A little bit better right there.
Oops. I got the spotlight on.
Okay. Playing swords up here. I changed up a little bit, so remember earlier I put this blue on, and I went back to a 16th because it sinks fairly slow. Decent little crappie right there. Boom.
If you know enough places on your lake, I call it a mill run or milk run.
Yeah.
Set it up. That's what we're doing today. I got an idea in my mind what we're doing. We're gonna make a circle around this lake and cover about 3 or 4 miles. Sam's got one over right here now. And
He's over a brace. I think he's over a brace back here. Now he hit it, time it hit the water. He ain't that big.
You know what that means? It means they're fired up, right?
Yeah.
They're going like, man, everybody's eating. I want something. Yeah, you can farm them sometimes. Like you catch one.
Yeah, I've seen them do that.
Tomorrow.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Let me show y'all something.
Oh yeah, bam.
Gotta show y'all something.
Bam.
That's the best crappie we caught off that dock. Look what we caught him on. Caught him on the hover bait.
Virginia shad color.
Virginia shad color. No, that's live bait, ain't it?
No, I'm sorry. You're
live
right.
bait.
It is live bait. The back is Virginia shad with the pearl belly.
That's a good one right there.
It's just a good color.
That's a good 12 and a half, 13-inch fish. Turn him back in the water there. Kaboom!
That's an excellent summertime fish.
Yeah, that's a good fish. You got him? What Dennis got there? You got a decent one right there.
Hey guys, might slow down for me. I switched to a cricket now. I don't sell this color. Don't get excited. I got a bag here. I just showed Sam's old tote bag my wife gave me about a year ago. Everything in it is stuff I was in the shop and said, let me try that.
Right.
Most of it.
Yeah.
I put a tail on the cricket.
Oh, okay.
So I put a tail color on it. Now you can do this, guys, with a dip too. If you can buy the chartreuse dip, you can dip them.
That's right.
So if you think, hey, I like that idea, get the motor oil, get the lighter colors. This is a Azure. Get a Azure, Blue Boy, some of these lighter colors, and you can dip them.
Dip them right in the chartreuse.
Yep, dip the tail with chartreuse. Hey, I know some of y'all going, look, I sell a lot of crickets, a lot of bugs, and I know some of y'all watching are buying them going, that's an idea.
Yeah.
Just dip the tail.
Any of the lures, you could dip the tails.
But on a day like today, when they quit on you on this dock, I thought they gonna slow down. I'm gonna try something different. This is what I've done.
And it's cloudy.
Yep.
On cloudy, chartreuse is good on a cloudy day.
Don't be afraid to change your bait a little bit, guys. That's the thing.
But sometimes I'd run and do it in the evening when I got home, you know.
Had to mow mine. So I don't. That's fine. I think Mason mowed mine. I mean, my yard don't grow that fast. I got all those trees. Last year he mowed it 2 times. Cause I got all these trees. I got a lot of moss. Yeah, that stuff's not good for you to clean. I don't spray it very often. I sprayed it. I mix up like a gallon and a half in my house. I spray around my beds and a little bit in the gravel area.
All right, we're being hard on them.
That's a little bit better.
Yeah, that's a little bit better.
I mean, that means come off this dock.
I don't know, probably 15, 20.
Yeah, if I could hook them, I get a bite every cast.
Uh-oh, get them, Dennis.
I think they're
got
small. Dennis
jerking over here.
I think they're just small if they beat me like that.
Yeah,
they're getting a little picky now. They know something's going on. They're pulling on it.
Yeah, so we're gonna head out towards the main channel. We've been fishing in the creek, brush, some docks, shallower. So we're thinking the crappie have migrated on out towards the main channel. So, you know, when you're doing this, you know, when you're crappie fishing, you just gotta keep hitting spots. The worst thing you can possibly do is stay in the same place all the time. You've got to move around. And in years past, you know, I have fished a brush pile and the fish wouldn't bite, move a quarter of a mile, and they just pull the rod plumb out of your hand. You know what I mean? So. Yeah,
and we've had a hot week. This is the hottest week we've probably had this year.
Yeah.
The water temperature's jumped about 8 to 10 degrees this week.
Wow.
You know, it was 71, 72, and 79. So. Yeah,
that affects the fish.
So we're starting all over.
Full moon week. I always say on the full moon, it seems like crappie feed a lot at night. They just a little bit different during the day. And it's cloudy today. You can see it's cloudy. If the sun was up, those crappie are either going to be on the bottom or they're going to be looking for some sort of shade. So
that's right.
They still kind of scattered out right now. So we're going to ride down here and hit another dock, y'all. Boom. All right, Dennis, pull him out of there. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, look, they're pulling him in that water.
Uh-oh, get out from behind that pole. Rascals all up on that pole. All right. Well, new dock here, y'all. Pretty good old crappie. Let me show you, Reese. Look at that. Look at that blue. Look. Let me turn this camera down right here. Now look. See that bluish hue, how it matches that color right there? And that fish's tail. Let's see that. I hope y'all can see that. That's why I chose that color right there.
He's made a mistake. He liked Tennessee shad.
It's pretty good old crappie. Look at them coming out. That might be bass coming out right there. Yeah, they way out here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Come up here, big boy. It's a good crappie right there. What'd you do?
I pitched it. I wanted to stop at the front of the dock, and I jerked it back. And
Yeah, got it out of the strike zone.
I didn't get it where I wanted.
I tell you one thing, we'd be keeping fish. We'd have a nice mess of fish today.
Good eating size right there.
Well, we don't hurt them, do we?
No.
Oh, that's fishing line again.
There's an old piece of fishing line somebody done broke off here, guys. Sam had it, then I got it.
Oh yeah. Now, I'm gonna get him up here. We're gonna talk about this lure now.
Let's see if I can get in if I get that piece of fish.
All right, now look, guys. Now this ain't no lie now. Dennis is verifying. Now, Dennis.
Okay.
Okay, guys. So Dennis is gonna verify this. This tracer right here, this tracer bait right here, has caught some nice crappie today.
Yes, it has. Caught most of the bigger crappie.
Most of the bigger crappie have come on that bait right there, and that is a live bait color. That's in the tracer.
Mm-hmm.
That looks like a minnow.
Right, and that's in a floating plastic, which is coming. They're not on the site yet. I'm working on them.
The floating plastic's gonna be in the tracer, and it's not on the site yet. So we testing it today, y'all. That right there has caught some nice crappie today.
Yes, it has.
Well, boom.
I'm working on this Tennessee shad color.
Yeah,
looks like a little baby bass.
Oh!
He took some lines. You hear him drag? He took drag.
Need the net.
He hit that.
Look at that. That joker jumped into the net.
He's mean. He's not that big. He's mean. My drag is set pretty tight.
Yeah, that's a good fish.
And he took drag. I'd rather get him like that than I would. Woo! You think he wanted that line made? Okay. That's about 3 or 4 casts. Come on, man.
Good one. These are good one. Here, let's get a little picture going on right here.
He's 13, guys.
Look here. I can't let Dennis outdo me. I can't let Dennis outdo me now. I gotta catch up.
Oh, you went to a fathead slice color.
Yeah. I can't let Dennis out. Oh, hold him in front of the camera right there. Yeah. Can't let Dennis outdo me now.
Bam.
Dennis being hard on them big ones.
Hold yours up there.
That fish is 12 and a half, y'all.
Mine was just a touch over 13. About a 16th or 8th. Yeah, those are bonus. Summertime.
Hey guys, well, I'm getting ready to end the video. Hey, we've had a good day today. How many fish we done caught? Probably 50, 60.
Easily.
Probably easy. Caught some good crappie today too. Good Lord, give us a nice cloudy day.
Amen.
So we didn't burn up and didn't even have to put no sunblock on today. So we thankful for this. We're getting ready to hit this dock right here. We're gonna call it, go get some lunch. Guys, you remember God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. Don't forget to hit the like button, click the notification bell so you don't miss an episode of Wildlife Adventures. And as always, you remember, it's a wildlife, and I'll see you on the water. Uh-oh, we got Cujo over there after us, y'all. That's a pretty good one right there.
He's wagging his tail. He's wagging his tail.